Okay, everybody, welcome to Roll Coverage. Today, we're talking about some undrafted free agents. In fact, just one today, Mr. Tuasivi Nomura. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. But either way, hopefully, you guys are ready for another Roll Coverage Daily. This time, into some names that you might not have heard. Okay, what is going on, guys? Hopefully you enjoyed the inaugural episode yesterday. I really appreciate everybody that showed up to watch it, shared it, and everything like that. I am loving this new format, and to be honest, you guys are going to be getting a daily video on our Carolina Panthers in some capacity every day, 365. This is going to be something that I love to do, and that's exactly why I'm starting with this guy, Tuasivi Nomura. Again, the one thing I've continued to say is no matter what the NFL continues to do, the idea of cohesive defenses, cohesive offenses, is something that is constantly on the forefront of all of our minds. We go and look at the examples. The number one being Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. You then go look at the Philadelphia defense and all those guys that got to work together in college and now be able to easily translate in the NFL. So is Carolina following that same path by going and getting guys that all worked out or grew up in Southern California? Because that's exactly where Nomura is from, Corona, California. Got four brothers, loves music, nature, shoes, and you know what? He gets another Charlotte tick on the box, Carolina tick on the box by saying his favorite athlete is Kobe Bryant for his mindset, mentality, and work ethic. I mean, this is a guy that chose to go to Fresno State for the culture, the people, got a business administration degree from USC, and then moved on to a master's program at Fresno State. So we are not getting a dumb player. We are getting somebody that is incredibly intelligent, and not only that, is a lover of the game. And in the realm of coverage linebackers, I think that Nomura has such a high potential, especially given his coach this year in Ejiro Evero. But so many people are going to tell me, oh, Nick, come on, man. He spent 5 years in college, basically. And yeah, he did. He spent a bunch of time at USC from 2019 to 2022. Played in 33 games, and to be honest, only had 34 tackles. But in a USC team that was trying to rebuild, he needed to absolutely explode. And being a lower ranked recruit, he has to go above and beyond to prove himself. So that's what he continued to do. And then obviously we get to his final senior season. He got an extra year of eligibility due to injury. And we're talking about 13 games played, 66 solo tackles, 44 assisted, 110 combined, 7 tackles for a loss. We're talking about a guy that, yes, was able to get into games, but Fresno State was cycling those linebackers out. But every time he was out there and we got to see some of these hits against Stanford and so many more, he can truly lay the wood. And at 6'1", 240, he's fast enough at 4'5" to be able to be a coverage linebacker at the next level. Nomura is going to continually be on my radar. The reason why is because the linebacker room is now the second worst group for our Carolina Panthers. We're talking about a group where we're relying on Trevin Wallace, a 2024 draft pick that just, to be honest, hasn't worked out. I understand so many people are going to say, oh, it's only been 1 year and everything like that, but the criticism for him coming out of college was he didn't understand the NFL game, and that's exactly what we saw in his rookie season. So I am hoping that his intangibles, like his speed and everything like that, I should say tangibles, that they are going to be the things that make him a great NFL player. Because right now, it is not his decision making. That is the contrast between Trevin Wallace and Tuasivi Nomura. Nomura is making more plays akin to Josie Jewell, the sheriff, the older linebacker and veteran of this linebacker room. But I obviously know that there is so much growth in this linebacker room. Obviously, Josie Jewell is not going to be with us forever. So I need to figure out who that linebacker 2 truly is, and to be honest, who that linebacker 1 is. As you know, I am not the Trevin Wallace fan. So could Nomura be that? I think so. My concern with that is now the team is relying on undrafted free agent linebackers to shore up an NFL defense. And if Nomura is not able to immediately go out there and affect change, then we are really in a place where we do not want to be. We're in a place where the team is really just hoping on those diamonds in the rough. Last year it was undrafted free agent Jalen Coker. Made a video about him earlier that I was so happy to have him, and he absolutely showed out for us. So Nomura is my guy this year that I think, if given the opportunity, he can absolutely explode. Now, I also need to talk about some criticisms of Nomura. Now, obviously, I wish he could be a little bit faster, and I wish, to be honest, he was more of a consistent contributor in college. He reminds me very much of Xavier Leggett, somebody that I was critical of for only having one crazy year of production, the same thing that Nomura has had. But to be honest, Nomura has gone a different path than Xavier Leggett. He is not an exceptional freak athlete like Leggett. He is somebody that has had to continually work, overwork, and keep working to make NFL rosters, or in this case, or I should say, make college rosters, and now in this case, make NFL rosters. He's played a little bit of snaps, a few, not very many, normally less than 10 per year on kick and punt return, so I do think he can assist there. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about a guy that finished 4th in the Mountain West in total tackles, 10th in assisted tackles. Come on, man. This is a solid guy that's able to do it. 8th in the NCAA in solo tackles, 2nd in the Mountain West in solo tackles. This is a guy that can absolutely come in there and affect change day one. I mean, what are we doing here? Does this team not want to get better? Because this is how we do it. We go out there and we're going to have to find those diamonds in the rough. Because at this point, we can't go out there. We haven't shown the ability to go out there and draft well. We have not shown the ability to go out there and improve on the roster in a way that is evenly able to distribute the wealth. We have so much money tied up in such specific places, but the places that we don't are, in my opinion, the linebacker position and, of course, the center position. If we're not investing anything in this linebacker position, then we have to be crushing the linebacker picks. And so far, Dan Morgan has flubbed on Trevin Wallace. Josie Jewell is doing what he can. And of course, Nomura has the chance to come in there and make some changes as well. I also want to say that that is not all of the pseudo coverage linebackers that we have. The depth chart has guys like Josie Jewell, Trevin Wallace, Claudin Cherilus, John Radigan, Christian Roseboom, Jacoby Windman, and of course, Nomura. So he does have some people to beat out, which is why I'm not expecting him to do it this year. I'm just expecting him to end the year in a place where Nomura is going to be on the 53. If he ends up falling to a practice squad, somebody is going to make Nomura a linebacker on their squad, and we are going to miss out on this potential. But I want to know your thoughts. Obviously, as Carolina is continuing towards training camp, we still have so many questions to answer, like the center position, hopefully a free safety. Hey, I'll even take a backup corner at this point. But of course, that linebacker position continues to stay on the top of my mind. So hopefully you guys are ready to check it out tomorrow, where I can check out some of your thoughts. Hopefully you're going to put them down in the comments for me. But we're going to talk about another undrafted free agent, okay? We've got some opportunities. I think we're going to talk about Mr. Isaac Gifford, but you know what? I'm going to give it some time. Maybe we might even talk about Jack Henderson. We shall see. But regardless, I will see you tomorrow. My name is Nick. This has been Roll Coverage, the daily shot of the Carolina Panthers, and kind of just whatever I want to talk about. Hopefully we see you next time. Peace.